baby, my darling. Oh, 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 oh. Be my little baby. Yeah, oh, 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 yeah. Be my little baby. Yeah, oh, 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 oh. say you love me, I'll make you so proud of me. We'll make them turn their heads every place that we go, baby. Be my baby. My one and only baby. Be my baby.
Ooh! Oh, what a transition. What a downshift from one thing to a different thing. That's right. Welcome. Welcome. Welcome to Open Phones. Thank you, Jim. I knew you would get it, Jim. Oh, and you can hear that Hollywood helicopter off in the distance. Oh, isn't it romantic? As we broadcast from the heart of the most glamorous place on earth. That's right, Hollywood, California. So beautiful. And we're here as an act of service. John D. would own parts of this town, Jim. Own. Well, it's funny, though, because not to automatically dump into a cul-de-sac of discussion, but I think Crowley took a pass through this place once and had some very strong opinions about it. But we'll talk about that later. Anyway, we're here to do music now. We're not here to talk about fucking Aleister Crowley. Pardon my French. We're going to have some quiet music time. Alright? Quiet music time. Deep breaths. We're going to relax into our Wednesday night. It's Wednesday, January 21st. Jesus H. Christ. The number of the world card. Tonight's broadcast is hereby dedicated to our deck's iteration of Paradise itself. The world. Okay, friends. That's a pretty good vibe to kick it all off on here. At 7:02 p.m. Pacific. Alright. I'm more energetic than usual. I need to chill the bleep out. Listen to the crickets. Please let you. So I got thrown by you, Cozy. Now I'm gonna have to restart. Hi. Please let me sit down beside you. I've got something to tell you that you should know. I just couldn't wait. Not another day. I love you more the words can say. Oh, you know what? I'm fucking this up and I'm not happy at all. So I'm calling a mulligan. It's my broadcast, Cozy. There. Hold on a second. I think I need to go, first of all, one octave up. This is how it works on here, by the way. If you're like hoping for full takes, that's what YouTube's for. But the live stream's for just about anything, frankly. Please let me sit down beside you. Fuck, I'm messing it up. I got something to tell you that you should know. I just can't wait. Not another day, yeah. I love you for more than living without you is so painful. Shit. Fuck. I was tempted to call it a day. You got me in your hands. Why can't you understand that I love you, babe, more than words can say? I just can't sleep when I lay down in my bed. No thoughts of you, baby, just linger in my head. Oh, living without you is so painful. I was tempted to call it a day. You got me in your hand. Why can't you understand that I love you, baby, for more than words can say? Hey, yeah. I love you, babe, for more than words can say. You Lord. Oh, Cozy, that is. Of course. Everybody knows, and you must know. Oh, Queen. Oh, Anna. No, you're not that late. Don't worry. Look, and that was a very rocky start, frankly. I think we're all veterans of this broadcast to the point now where we know when I'm having a rocky entry. But that's okay. That felt actually like I pulled it out of the fire. And more importantly, it felt like I was moving energy around by doing it. Moving energy around. You know what I mean? Thank you, Chimera. Everybody, I want you to meet Chimera Moon. Chimera Moon is officially the first person that I've lured here to the horizontal stream from, that's right, the TikTok vertical world. Welcome, Chimera Moon. And thank you for making the effort to drop by. I really appreciate it. The vibes are fucking different here than they are on the TikTok. That's true. Up here, it's all just very, up here it's very Tarkovsky. Over there on TikTok, it's very, oh, I don't know. What would you, who directs movies in the energy spectrum of frickin' TikTok? I don't know. Jackass. How about that? Oh, Chimera Moon. That's right. Well, as soon as we pivot over to cards, then we will get right on that task of throwing you into the swirl and whirl of the 13-card Solomon spread. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. Not the 13-card. Solomon spread. Oh, yes. Or whatever, babies. Whatever. Whatever we need to do, we're gonna bleep and do it. Boing. Sip a Topo Chico. I got some tangerine flavored today. That's That's the ticket right there. All right, everybody, here we go. There. Deep breaths now. Deep, deep, deep. And boop, 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 doop, doop. Okay. Ain't no stars that'll close us soon, 'cause there ain't no cars, got no radio, got no telephone. I'm just a little boy, and I'm so alone. Baby, please come to the station. I'll wipe your windshield clean. If you need oil, I'll give you oil. And I'll fill your tank with gasoline. Please, babe, come to the station. I get so lonely there. Bring some wine for inspiration. Wear a ribbon in your hair. All those dogs, boy, man, they can feel this cold. And I saw, dog, well, I need your hand, whoa. Please, babe, come to the station. I need you so tonight. Come and put your arms around me. Baby, come hold me tight. Please, baby, come to the station. I've taken all I can take. Baby, how can you be sleeping, yeah, when you know I'm awake? Am I taking requests? Yes, yes. Yes, I am Anna overseas. Always, Queen. Always. Am I taking requests? Yeah, I'm taking bleeping requests. Want to see an example of that? I got one right bleeping here. Can you feel that? Did you feel that just happen? It was like I felt my heart shift from 4th gear to 5th gear. Like, you just felt the highway open up a little bit. Okay, now we can start to unkink the week that is accumulated here in the grease trap of a Wednesday. Gave me all your love in one day. Gave it all and almost faded away. I'm gonna take this sad and red issue in my arms tonight. Looking at hospitals, Victorian, feeling as helpless as the elephant man. Wish you were here to chain me up without shame in my arms tonight. So if you should feel a bit out of place, this vision I'm like a shooting star I have embraced. 'Cause gave me all your love in one day, gave it all and almost faded away. I'm gonna take this sad unread issue in my arms tonight. Looking at hospitals, Victorian, feeling as helpless as the elephant man. Wish you were here to chain you up without shame in my arms tonight. I ain't a soft and saccharine wanna be. Still I pray to God this song will happily. So I offer you a place to rest and forget yourself in my arms. I ain't a soft and saccharine wanna be. Still I pray to God this song will end happily. So I offer you a place to rest and forget yourself in my arms. Yourself in my arms. A place to rest. A place to rest and forget yourself in my arms tonight. Cuddly Duprin is finally here. And it can begin. It begins anew every single time. Yes, please, Cuddly. Please do inform us if there's something to be informed of. Obviously. It's 7:20 here at Wednesday, January 21st, 2026. Ooh, pow. Well, I could play with Tom, Dick, and Harry, but for me, you're the only one, yeah, who makes me shiver, makes me tingle, and who brings my loving down. I played the love game before I met him. It's a game I've always won, yeah. But now you set my soul on fire, and I really had my fun, yeah. With all the boyfriends, yeah. Them good time and friends, yeah. I've still had to walk this road all by myself. Well, I was that black girl, a careless gay girl, but I put that up on the show. I found my true love with you forever, and my life has just begun, yeah. 'Cause now you set my soul on fire, and I really had my fun, yeah. Goodbye to Playboy, go away, boy. Goodbye to everyone but you, my love. No more heartache, no more heartbreak. I swear by all stars above, my home, my soul, my love, my heart, to you all. Don't fall now, for now you set my soul on fire, and I really had my fun, yeah. Bonk, 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 bonk. Interesting to do that so low. Oh, it's so low. Oh, friends. Oh, friends. All right, that's enough of that lovey-dovey crap. Let's get biblical for a minute, right? All right, let's like. Did I see the moon last night? No, I haven't peeked up there in a minute. I've been too scared from the bleeping zero moon, the new moon, which this weekend was like some sort of like fourth dimensional hurricane. No, a tornado would be better. Oh, balance of two tarot, you're so kind. Thank you for your raid, obviously. Hello, everybody from Balance. Welcome to the Open Phones broadcast. Mr. Balance is here. Mr. Balance. Bum, 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 bum. Mr. Balance is the man who helps us gain a couple viewers and now and then from their vast source of amazing viewers. Boom, 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 boom. That's right, I said biblical. Let's try it. Right? Shh. Exactly. The beast in me is caged by frail and fragile bars. Restless by day and by night, rants and rages at the stores. God help the beast in me. Hi, GM Garcia 925. The beast in me has had to learn to live with pain. And how to shelter from the rain. And in the twinkling of an eye, might have to be restrained. God help the beast in me. Sometimes it gets me that it's just a teddy bear, and even somehow manage to vanish in the air, and that is when I must beware of the beast in me. That everybody knows. They've seen him out dressed in my clothes, patently unclear if it's New York or New Year. God help the beast in me. The beast in me. Come on. I mean, that is just like, as far as gospel songs go, does it really get touched by very much, that song? Is there very many songs that rank above that one? Holy mackerel. Literally. Figuratively. That's Nick Lowe. That's Nick Lowe. That's Nick Lowe. Peace, love, and understanding, people. You sleepy? Well, Anna, we encourage drifting in and out of this broadcast, as you well know. You can drift in, you can drift back out again. It will, thank you, Key. It's too early. give us a nice soft lullaby of a. This is a good one. I just love this song. It's a Sam Cooke tune. All right. I love the melody. It's 10:30 where you are, Kay. Well, it's 7:30 in the most glamorous place on earth. So after this, we're all gonna meet up at the club, right? You know, the Velvet Rope Club on a Wednesday, 11:30 or 12 a.m. Right? We're just gonna show up outside of the club. I'll see you there. I can't wait to go to the club. I hope the drinks cost twice as much as usual. Sorry, I'm just refreshing since I keep on turfing out chords tonight. Look, I'm only human. Woo, woo. There, Anna, you want me to do that one? You want a cheerful one? I'll do Billy Joel's You're Only Human. I don't know that song very well. You're very good at like shooting darts and hitting the dartboard in places where I don't happen to know the it's always I can see clearly now the rain is gone. I can see all the obstacles in my way. Okay, so I know that part. But better no. Anyway, look. We'll see. All right. What, you don't trust the songs I got picked out? Hold on a second. I lost in the stream. That is what we are. All right. I love that. Oh, okay, dude. Look, okay, I'm having a little musical dyslexia here, and it's because that's the room's a little darker than I'm used to, frankly, and I'm getting a little thrown off and missing that C sharp every single freaking time. So I apologize, and I apologize to C sharp minor. I'll do better, I promise. There, it's not that complicated, phones. Jesus Christ. Oh, at last I've awakened to see what you've done. What can I do? Pack up and run. Now I know the rules. Get yourself another fool. You said that you loved me. I was yours to command. Oh, yeah. But your kind of love, my heart couldn't stand. You used me for a tool. Get yourself another fool. Now that we're through, you say, yeah, you meant to be true, yeah. Come on, but deep down in your heart, I know that our love would never grow. I tried to believe you, that we'd never part. Your kind of love broke my poor heart. Now I know the rules. Get yourself another fool. Now I know the rules. Oh, I must have listened to that song 6 billion times in 1997. How's that for ecstatic music memory? Mwah. How are we doing out there, chitty chatters? Are we all holding up together? Are we all in it for the long haul? We're going all night tonight, right? We're gonna go 6 or 7 hours in a row. Key, I don't think I'm gonna make it to the TikTok tomorrow morning. I generally will be. Do you know a fool such as I am? Well, I know a fool such as I. Yeah, like last week I was like, should I tried to get up the morning after one of these. I'm like, I can do it. I was like, why would you want to? Here, guys, I'm brand new here on TikTok. Look at me, I'm a rundown battery. And I'm old as fuck. Ding, ding, ding. It's a win. No. No. Only fresh legs. Do you mean... Pardon me if I'm... What is it? Sentimental when we say goodbye. Don't be angry with me. Should I cry when you're gone? Yet I dream little dreams. Years go by. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am over you. You taught me how to love, and now you say we are through. I'm a fool, but I love you, dear, and will until I die. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Pardon me if I'm sentimental when we say goodbye. Don't be angry with me if I should cry when you're gone. Yet I'll dream a little dream as years go by. But you know, now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am over you. You taught me how to love, and now you say we are through. I'm a fool, but I love you, dear, and will until I die. Now and then there's a fool who such as I. Oh, goodness gracious. Well, I'm going to follow that up with the other Basement Tapes song that I was going to play. That's right, Basement Tapes. That's my source material for that tune. As well, it should be yours. Bob Dylan in the band? Anyone? Anyone? I know there's no one. It's okay. Look, that's what being old means. I know you guys are all obsessed with your Charlie XCX records. You can't rip your hands away from your Charlie XCX records. You got your earbuds in right now. You're not even listening to me. You're just watching me and listening to your Charlie XCX records. That's fine. Look, I love Charlie XCX records. I listen to them all the time, and you can tell. I actually do love Charlie XCX records. I am radically impressed with the fact that she tapped John Cale for that recent single, Oh My God. A+ work, Charlie XCX, as usual. We'd expect nothing less. Bessie was more than just a friend of mine. We shared the good times with the bad. Now many a year has passed me by. Still recall the best thing I ever had. Now I'm going down the road to see Bessie. Ooh, see her soon. I'm just going down the road, see Bessie Smith. When I get there, I'm wondering what she'll do. All the crazy things I had to try. Well, I tried them all and then some. But if you're lucky, one day you'll find out where it is you're really coming from. Now I'm going down the road to see Bessie. Oh, see her soon. I'm just going down the road to see Bessie Smith. When I get there, I'm wondering what she'll do. Now in my day, I made some foolish moves, but back then I didn't worry about a thing. Now and again I still wonder to myself, was it her sweet love or the way that she could sing? I'm going down the road to see Bessie. Oh, see her son. I'm just going down the road to see Bessie Smith. When I get there, I'm wondering what she'll do. Well, that came out kind of nice. I'll accept that. I'll accept that on a Wednesday night. Boo, 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 boo. we all talking about moving to Canada to go fight with the Canadian Army? Is that the plan? Is it impolitic to broach that at this point in the broadcast? Anna, are you in Canada? Can you take around 9 people in if we start making our way? Right, Key? Well, Anna's got a place. I don't mean to volunteer you. Well, we love walking dogs. We're all dog walkers in Porsche. You know, like I think we're all like dog walkers in training, certainly professionally. Are they now? Are they taking refugees or are they taking recruits? Christ. What a fucking ridiculous time this is. Oh well, I don't want to tweak my mood that way. Rocket, you're in Minnesota? Sweetie. Booby. Lucky you. Where are you in Minnesota, Sweet Rocket, if you don't mind divulging? Just curious. What's it like to spend 7 months of the year at around negative 20 degrees? I bet you develop an interesting set of coping skills. St. Paul, copy that. Well, what's it like to have the entire national and potentially international press corps, for what that's worth, in your frickin' front yard at this point, eh, Rocket? Egads. Key, you're in Ohio? I'm an Ohioan, son. I don't know if you're a son or a queen or whatever. Whatever, it doesn't matter. I'm from Ohio, too. Where the bleep are you? Where are you from? No wonder we hit it off. Where are you in Ohio? Yeah, me too. Cleveland, shout out. I'm a Columbus boy, personally, but I have mad respect for Cleveland. My band played Pats in the Flats, if that means anything to you. No, God, no. Anna, no, I hatched in the heartland. Isn't it obvious? That's right, Key. Go Bucks? Question mark? I don't know. Look, I come from that, but I am not that. Town disrespect. The trains are red. The night is younger than us. Nowhere is anywhere else. You keep to yourself, stirring the dregs where I have laid. The exit signs are flashing, dead ends, they won't come to life anymore. I pledge the rest. I should have guessed your love was hanging by threads, tongues tied under the moon. My love is a room of broken bottles and tangled webs. Shit. Sorry, dudes. The miser's winding minds like clocks that grind their gears on and on. And if it's meant, some accident, some coincidence, crumbs fall out of the sky when you wander by, the dust clouds blow, nobody's home. Oh, won't you lay my bags upon the funeral fire and sing it again? Oh, won't you lay my bags upon funeral fire, sing it again? Amen, Key. At a time when the world seems to be spinning hopelessly out of control, there's deceivers, believers, and old in-betweeners seem to have no place to go. It's the same old song. It's right and it's wrong, and living just something I do. And with no place to hide, I looked in your eyes, and I found myself in you. I looked to the stars, tried all of the bars, and I've nearly gone up in smoke. Now my hands on the wheel of something that's real, and I feel like I'm going home. In the shade of an oak, down by the river, sat an old man in the barn, setting sail, spooning tail, fishing for whales with the lady that they both enjoy. It's the same damn tune, the man in the moon. It's the way that I feel about you, and with no place to hide, I look in your eyes, and I found myself in you. I look to the stars, try all of the bars, and I've nearly gone up in smoke. Now my hands on the wheel of something that's real, and I feel like I'm going home. Oh, Willie Nelson, you cannot go wrong with that. Willie Nelson, you're so good. Willie Nelson's written more insanely classic, like basic standards than maybe anybody else out here. All right, I know we're crawling up the back of 8 p.m. here, right? And that's where I've promised to pivot to cards, right? And I know Key is here to get his cards read, their cards read, sorry. And I know. So I'm not going to get all leggy in the set. Maybe we'll come back to music. There's always that chance too. So I'll just do a few more here, a couple more. And all at once I knew it once. I knew he needed me. Until the day I die, I won't know why. I will could be fantasy. Or maybe it's because he needs me, 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 he needs me. Da 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 It's like a diamond dance. I take a chance. That will be 'cause he needs me. And no one's asked before because they never needed me. But he does. Maybe it's because he's so alone. Maybe it's because he's never had a home. He needs me, he needs me, he needs me, he needs me, he needs me. For once in life, I finally felt that someone needed me. And if it turns out real, then love can turn the wheel. 'Cause he needs me, 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 he needs me. Da 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 da. Harry Nilsson. Ooh, yeah. Nilsson! No, I shouldn't scream. Oh well. Oh well. That's what I say, right? Oh, I want to try this song. I frickin' never done this one before, but let's just give it a shot. Ugh, I'm gonna have to scroll in the middle. That's okay. One more time. I am hanging all this time. I ain't giving up tonight. Even if you walk around as though you think you're right. At your worst, I still believe it's worth the fight. I can make it all go away. Yeah. Tell me what you think and don't delay. We could still be having some sweet memories. Stop crying, it's alright. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Stop pretending I'm not there. When it's clear I'm not going anywhere. If I'm out of sight, take another look around. I'm still out there, hoping to be found. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Sorry, I gotta scroll this fucker. Scroll it! What? I don't know the words. Shut up, kiss me. Wait, sorry. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Stop crying, it's alright. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. I could make it all disappear. You could feed me all of your fears. You could end all this pain right here. We could rewind all of the tears. I can take it down to the floor. You don't have to feel it anymore. I love so real it can't be ignored. It's all over, baby blue, but I'm still young. I'm still young. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Stop your crying, it's alright. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. Shut up, kiss me, hold me tight. I liked like 80% of it. Obviously, it's a dry run at a new mountain. I love a dry run at a new mountain on a Wednesday night. All right, it's been 1 hour and 14 minutes. I'm taking this bleeping thing off. Moving this candle somewhere else. I'll tell you where I'm bleeping moving it. Give me a second here. Boop. Oh. Sorry, hold on. Little production moment. Bear with your friend. What is I gotta do? We bet a twaken. All right. Whew. First things bleeping first. Look, let's just do. First things first, I'm going to open up the window, okay? There we go. Okay, we got that done, started. And we're going to look. It's a one-man operation here, obviously. Okay, dude, why is this being such a troublesome little man? Oh, I see, because I'm not... Okay, sorry, friends. Look, there was a tiny little oversight in our pre-production meeting. I forgot to... I entirely forgot to set the second camera up. Oops! So I'm doing that now. I'm trying this new surface. I like my new surface. Hold on a second. But does that get us there, for pity's sake? Yes, it does. Alright, I'll make it work. Anna, you know I'm taking calls, Queen. Yes, I'm taking calls. Yes! Get ready, get set. Ooh-ah. Phones be open soon. But don't call in quite yet. I need to run to the bathroom because I'm only human. Ooh. And wait, catching up really quickly before I go pee. Boop. Cuddly, okay, I'm reading yours. Okay, copy that, Cuddly. I'm glad that it's happening. Aye, onward we go, friends. We've got this. Look, while I'm out there doing the devil's business, no, that's not a devil's business. Just check out my new deck. I'll show you the new deck. Don't worry. It's the Manly Hall Alfred Knapp 1929 tarot deck. It's gorgeous. I splurged this past weekend, so we'll be manipulating, at least for a little while, a new deck just to check it out and see how cool it is. It's quite cool, frankly. The Manly deck. It's such a manly deck, you'll see. Well, Manly Hall is amazing, and I recommend that everybody look up who Manly Hall was. And if you are so called, you can go to YouTube and go check out one of his lectures. There's like a billion of them. He was a fantastic historian and researcher and occultist in his own right, an important author of the 20th century, and this was his deck that he co-created with the artist, and not quite 100 years old. But I didn't realize that. I've been aware of his deck and aware that it was a historical deck that I should have my hands on. but I never really pulled the trigger. And then suddenly I found myself called to it. And guess what? It's totally in the French tradition, friends. Now, some of you may and some of you may not know that actually means something to this cowboy. Like the fact that it's in the French tradition and not the post-Golden Dawn tradition is everything to me. Why? Because I'm a Golden Dawn hater. Down with the gold. No, I guess I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater of anything. I'm a frowner upon. Anyway, I gotta go pee. Be right back, friends. I'm gonna go pee. Splash some cold water on my face. Dizzying Panda, welcome, 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 welcome. I'll be back in like 3 Hi. Yes, you can get a read, Dizzy. Hold your horses. We're getting it all teed up here. I've got a little bit of microphone adjustment to do. Sorry again. Just me myself. Hi. As Ozzy Osbourne would say. Hi. Yes. Actually, sorry, as I realize I want to tweak one tiny little element of this. There we go. Oh, see you, Rocket. Thank you for coming by, Rocket. Oh, sorry you have a back pain, Kate. That sucks. All right, let's get down to it. All right, let's see here. As positioned, can he... Well, if I go that far, then I start to mess with my own lighting, and I don't like that. Okay. Dizzying Panda, hi. I have to say this first and foremost. The phones are open. The phones are open. The phones are open. 323 380 1919. You call in. Oh, I see. I've got a text of the dogs. All right. Look, this is all. I'm constantly being reminded. Oh, footnote, lost her ears. That is the cutest picture ever. What a doll baby. That's right, you can text your pictures of your dog here. 323 380 1919. Go on. Go for it. So, does anybody want to call in, first and foremost, because I give prominence to the phone-ins. The phone-ins will have their cards read right bleeping now. Yes, no, of course, thank you. I cherish the dog photos. Sorry, continue to clomp around with the microphone, making all kinds of handling noise. It's very inelegant, and I apologize. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, look at this baby. Not an inexpensive deck, I'll say that. I spent $75 on it, and that's like, I would never be, normally I'm just like, Jesus Christ, really? Are we sure, phones? I mean, like, we have a lot of these at this point. A lot of decks, you can't pretend like you have it. But no, I was like, you know what, it's the new year, new me. Let's plug this energy in and see what's happening, and I'm really glad I did. First of all, you get a nice slipcase. Gorgeous, sturdy. You could drop it on the ground and it wouldn't wrinkle it or anything. Get yourself a handy dandy booklet written by you-know-who. Manly P. Hall. An essay on the Book of Thoth by Manly P. Hall, which I have yet to read, but I will. It's very small type, as you see. The manliest. Oop. And this is what the deck looks like. First of all, you can see it's smaller than Pamela. Fits more in the hand, in the palm of the hand. So if you have small hands, you might enjoy this one. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing an unboxing. Stop it. Do I have any stamps at all? Maybe. But like, look. But this is the texture of it, and you can really see Manly Hall at work here, because if you know what you're looking for, because it's an academic piece. You know what I'm saying? Like, in addition to being a usable card, it has academic value also. It's crammed with the information in shorthand. And it's really beautifully rendered, frankly. I love it. Look, there's the Bateleur. I don't know if that's focusing to it at a satisfying extent. Hopefully it is. Hello, I see a text message has dropped in. Less romantic, yes. No, it's also very much a product of its time. You know, it's got that 1920s sort of vibe. Hello to whoever just texted with the final two numbers 32. Does that feel private enough? Welcome to the text line. How are you doing? Look, Dizzying Panda. Ring, ring. Is that you, Key, texting? Dizzying Panda, are you still here? Get over here. It's Cynthia. Oh, wait, we've got a phone call. Stop everything. Here it comes, people. Answering the phone.
Call from
Chimera Moon.
Oh my gosh.
to accept, press 1. To send
Hello?
Hello.
Come on! Oh my gosh, this is fantastic. We have a new guest, friends. A new guest has arrived at the broadcast. It's Chimera Moon. And welcome. It's so exciting. Who doesn't love, who loves anything more than new friends? All right?
Right?
New
Yeah,
friends.
exactly.
How are you? First of all, how do we find you on this? Reminding me, like, you're Minnesota? Is that what you said you were? No, Rockets, Minnesota.
Ohio.
You're Ohio. Thank you. You're Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Hot damn. Do you know?
Hot in Cleveland.
Do you know Pat's in the Flats? Have you ever heard of that place?
No, but I've been to the Flats.
Yeah, well, me too. I had a rock and roll band back in the day, in the early 2000s, and we didn't, we played Ohio because I came from Ohio, but we always played Cincinnati and Columbus. And then finally, I pulled a Cleveland show together. I'm like, God damn it, we gotta play Cleveland. Dot. Did we have any fans up there? Not really. But we were like, oh, come on, we'll do it. And so I booked this place, Pat's in the Flats. It was in the Flats. It probably hadn't changed since it was erected in the 40s. And it was very much like a fluorescent lit bar. Very industrial. And we played a set for the bartender.
That sounds very Cleveland.
Oh, baby. It was just like, oh, man. Well, you wanted to play Cleveland, son. Like, God Almighty. Well, so how are you faring on day 21 of 2026?
Not too bad. Got mostly snowed in. It's very cold.
Oh man, I know.
So.
I have a dear friend. Actually, the drummer of that band lives in Duluth, and so I get reports about like how absolutely bleeping cold it is over there.
I have a best friend who lives in Duluth.
Oh, yeah. It's like
Yeah.
He might as well live on Mars. It's such a dramatically different experience that he's got kids. They play hockey. That's all they do. That's all they want to do. They're addicted to hockey. So he's like, what are you doing? And he's like, I'm at a hockey game this weekend. I'm like, oh yeah, that's every weekend. It's like it's crazy. Yeah, so cold.
So cold.
So bleeping cold. GM Garcia 925, you absolutely can. I will. Okay, clearly it's time for me to make a list. I'm gonna make a list. I'm not gonna, and I have successfully resisted the whole digital version of that. I won't do it. No,
Analog works just fine.
it really does, especially if you prepare by bringing a piece of paper with you to write on. Unfortunately, sometimes I forget. Here we go. I got a little notebook here. That'll do the trick. Just trying to get all splashed out over here. What the bleep is this? We've got there's a really high chance that I could open up the page and there'd be some incredibly intimate things said there by accident. I need to be very cautious. Okay, so here's a list. GM Garcia. Wait, we're starting out here. We're gonna do obviously Chimera Moon, and then we've got GM Garcia 925. There we have it. All right, the list begins. Invisible. Invisible's on the list. Yes, of course you may join. Thank you and welcome, and I hope you are well. And of course, I will say that anybody that calls in has the bravery. Oh yeah, dizzying panda. Shit. Fuck. I mean, darn rats. Dizzying. I'm always struggling with swearing up here. I just think, should I not? Probably not. Dizzying panda, because everybody's ears aren't garbage cans, right? Chimera Moon.
Yeah, well.
Not where our ears aren't garbage cans.
Well, no,
No.
but it's just sentence enhancers.
True, that's a good point too. Anyway, all right. So we've got our work cut out for us. I've promised you something, and you're here to collect. And I'm so grateful that you are here to collect. I said on TikTok, where parentheses eyeing the Twitch audience urgently and with purpose, I stream now in the mornings. Weekday mornings, generally like 7-ish to 8-ish PST. When I can. There's no hard and fast schedule to this. I don't think the TikTok wants that kind of thing really as much. Not from me, not at this point. I don't know, Kai, do you have like streaming experience, A, at all, B, on TikTok?
No. But I do have it available to me.
You can do it if
So
you
I may
want.
start if I want to.
You should.
Maybe I should.
What are you waiting for?
I have a baby.
Oh, well, you didn't say that. What are you even?
You didn't ask.
How are you even conscious right now? Well, I guess it's like 10:30, 11. It's sort of like it's like gray zone. How old of a
They're
baby?
asleep. 14 months.
Oh, baby. Yep. Well, congratulations. That's a brand new occasion.
Well, let me tell you, I'm also going to have a 13-year-old this year.
Woo! That is a fine age. Male or female or other.
Male.
Okay, so luckily, like maybe he's dumb like most guys. You can hope for that.
No, he's very smart.
Good. Okay, well that's better actually. I don't know. I want to plumb bob it and get to the right layer. Cynthia, I'm adding you to the list. Thank you for dialing in.
I have another one too. He's
Wow.
going to be 11 next month.
Okay, so I think I'm getting a sense of the horizon here for you. You are full on engaged in the heroic act of rearing fine men.
They're not like 2 girls, 1 boy.
One
2
boy, 2
girls.
girls. Fine man.
Yeah.
And
I think I'm doing all right, despite his dad's efforts.
Oh, okay. Is there a story there to be told, or just hinted?
Oh, their father just sucks.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I was with him for 10 years, so
And
I
then
got out of that.
And now you're not. Congratulations! Congratulations!
Thanks.
Ugh, victory.
It's been a few years, but it still feels good.
Of course it does. Well, it's like when will that ever go away that you were able to show up for yourself there? Hey, I showed up for
Right.
myself there. I pulled myself out like Bruce Willis in an action movie. Yay!
Yeah. Maybe that's why my boyfriend likes me. He loves Bruce Willis.
Well, who doesn't? That's an American treasure.
Oh, it'll be so sad when he goes.
Dude, I mean, don't even get me started on that.
I know. It's awful.
Oh. Die Hard. I think I've seen that film more times than almost any film that exists. It's
And it is a Christmas movie.
of course. That was
The
one
film
of
only works at Christmas.
man. I don't know. They put it out in the summer, and that was a
But what I'm
what
saying is
yes.
the movie only works if it is Christmas, because the whole reason he goes is to
Oh,
go to
yeah.
that Christmas party.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. They cut to some dimwit on AI make an Easter version.
oh, don't get me started.
And it's all Easter decorations. You're like,
We're
oh, cool.
burning our oceans for
I know.
what?
Exactly. Like, oh, look, it's the Easter version of Die Hard. Ha ha ha. And like an Amazon rainforest burns. Oh well. Well, isn't that kind of poetic in a way? Didn't we deserve it? Anyway.
Oh, absolutely.
Anyhow, we're not here to talk about that for very long, anyway. Let's get into this now. I've told you about my 13-card Solomon spread, and I am also here to say that I've been doing this in January with a sort of a different orientation than normal. So I'm because the way that it developed, the way I built it was it's like it takes a picture of the moment and then it gives you information about the moment you're in and a little bit of advice about what to do. But for 2026, instead of like going to all that portraiture work, I just like reoriented all. So it's like, okay, here's where your conscious mind should be magnetizing things in 2026, etc., and go and do the whole run. So what you wind up walking away with is a whole boatload of advice from the deck self. Does that intrigue?
It does. I'm interested to see where this goes.
All right, here we go. Excellent. Well, as somebody who's seen the TikTok stream, I don't have to tell you that I'm going to use my non-dominant hand. I'm going to cut this into 3 different piles. I'm going to recombine the piles in the order that seems correct. And I'm going to check my screen geography now and hope for the very best as I put card number 1, card number 2, card number 3, card number 4 and 5, the Hierophantic 5th card, and of course card number 6 there to get us started as we reach into the 4th dimension, just for a little bit of wisdom to carry into the new year. Before I embark, could I get an audio check? Is audio good here? Do I need to adjust my microphone?
Oh,
I don't.
actually, I took my headset off. so
No,
I couldn't hear.
don't you do a thing. The chat might be able to answer us here. You just stay put, and we'll be on. I'm sure it's fine. I love the creaky bullshit that I can. Okay, great. Okay, that's just making sure. Sorry for all this chair creak. Look, it is what it is. All right, here we go. 2026. Let's start with our conscious mind. What, according to this deck, the Pamela Coleman Smith deck, of course, should we think about? Should we magnetize our minds to when it comes to thinking, to like populating our conscious mind? Okay, there's a great place to start. What do we have here? We've got a Page of Wands. Newness. Okay, well, first of all, knowing now that you've got children, you could also attach this page to the concept of children. But I don't want that for you right now. I think you've got enough children action. Let's make these cards aim themselves somewhere else and say this is a new mindset in the realms of passion and soulfulness. So if you think about this as like, I've got something new that I'm really interested in or really soulfully connected to, and I want to pursue it. I don't know where it's going. I'm not an expert, but maybe I will be. Then we're talking Page of Wands energy. Newness, new horizons in the passionate spheres to get us started, the fiery, passionate sphere. So, what about down here? What are we going to anchor ourselves in, energetically speaking, as we, well, again, does it get more blunt or on the nose than that? Oh, Chimera Moon, you are being recommended towards the throne of the King of Pentacles. The actual throne, the material throne, the throne of nature, the throne of health, physical health, the throne of prosperity, material prosperity, all right here in an expression of active power. Ooh, okay. Ground yourself in the kingly knowledge of your own active power in the material realm. Okay. Fine. How about self-perception? How might I inform my own opinion of myself? Ooh. A Hanged Man. That is interesting. And basically the plot thickens here because what you're being shown as something to magnetize and kind of like reach for in the mirror is the concept of, well, divine sacrifice, yes. You know what, though? Instantly my brain screams, don't do the divine sacrifice thing. And instead do change of perspective. Because, of course, the Hanged Man is available for that interpretation as well. Now, I'm not going to just completely back out of that divine sacrifice bit, because I love that. It's not that much of a sacrifice, in my opinion. I don't think it's a sacrifice at all. It's a short-term sacrifice for a long-term goal. Is that a sacrifice, or is that an investment? Do you know what I mean? So, often I sit here and look at this Hanged Man, and I picture something very, very important and even divinely blessed in utero. Can you see it? It's like it's gestating. And it's in full communication with the divine. And there is ease in this reorientation. And there is ease in any short-term sacrifice. And there is action in this act, as depicted by Pamela's red legs. And even a sense of mystery as we wonder what's going on behind that Hanged Man's back. Okay. Got it. What should we surround ourselves with, energetically speaking, as we move into 2026? We should surround ourselves with clarity. Clarity. Truth. Balance. Balance built upon wisdom. Balance built upon, I mean, if you want to take it to a divine place, you can. But importantly, balance built upon trust of self. Okay? Like, part of the magical power of this card is that when you are embodying the justice energy, you don't need to check the rule books to know what the call is. You've got this. That's where you are being beckoned towards, energetically speaking, as you broadcast in this new realm of passion, prepared to make some form of a reorientation or even a divine sacrifice, grounded in the powerful throne of the material. What should you fill your imagination with in this moment? Ooh, here the deck is challenging you to do a little bit of work. Now, at its most basic, Pamela Coleman Smith's Three of Swords is here to describe growth. Ugh. Hate it, gotta do it. And this growth, of course, is kindly and generously depicted in as melodramatic and teenage a fashion as you can possibly like basically take in. Look, she's showing you something. All right, got it. And remember, we're not in the realm of the bleeping emotions here. This is not the Three of Cups. In fact, the Three of Cups is joyful. Three of Cups is a celebration. You're going to the party and you're having a grand time with the Three of Cups. It's the Three of Swords. Mental. And the realm of the mental, according to Pam, is a real barbed wire experience where what she wants to talk to us all about as it concerns the swords and the realm of the mental is how the more human swords we have, the more pain and discomfort we find ourselves surrounded by. How, really, we only want that one sword in the middle, don't we? That divine sword of truth. You know, the one that you can feel there glowing away in your stomach. The one that always tells you what to do and is always right. Well, when you move away from that, according to Pam, you just invite problems. But anyway, I look on that and say, well, this is the deck telling me something. It's telling me to do some work. It's telling me grow past some basic stuff and into stability. Where am I unstable in the realm of the mental? Well, let's get to work. All right, 2026. They need us strong, whatever they is. We all need each other strong. All right. What about this Hierophantic 5th position? Here, the deck has a chance to offer up some form of a lesson. Lesson, focal point for the year 2026. Oh, okay then. We'll just let you sit with this for a moment. I'm sure you've never seen this card before.
Never in my life. No, it's usually the tower.
Well, congratulations! You finally moved through the tower, and now you've arrived on your way. You know, because you're in this rendition, you'd be descending. You're moving from the star down because you're divine in this, and you know what I mean. It's like divinity is coming down from the star, kerboom into the tower, blast through whatever this is to get to the Angel of Temperance. But you know, interpretively, all you are being invited to do here, Chimera Moon, is set yourself free from any and all material trappings that have the potential to bog you down in unnecessary resistance as you make your humble and persistent pursuit toward divine balance and perfect joy. Okay, I promised you 13 cards, and I've only delivered 6. I'm aware of that, but I'm going to pause right here and ask if you have any questions.
I don't have questions. I have statements.
Take it away.
So, a lot of what I'm going through in a lot of my life, the things that I've been focusing on, have been questioning gender and
see.
finding my gender euphoria, which is masculine.
Ah. Well. Well. My God. Well, I guess we got you. I guess the deck has shown up here to talk about some stuff. Jeez. Well, how is your journey? How is your journey going?
I've started to really express it out loud recently, and my partner is very supportive of that. Like,
That's good.
I'm not involving my kids
Yeah, I get that.
at this point.
Well, especially because the puberty ones are all going to take it the wrong way or get weird about it potentially.
Actually, they're very cool with that sort of thing.
Well, thank God. Okay, well then never mind.
Yeah, but I don't want to burden them with my shit if they're going to go into their teenage years with their own shit.
Well, it depends. I mean, I guess, why not just say slowness is always a kind of good idea, right? And just take it nice and slow. Take it nice and slow.
They're more important than I am. I have my support
I get that.
elsewhere.
I 100% get that. What's up, Raven? I see you out there. I'm going to write you down on the list. I've got a hand-drawn list here. You know what's up. It's right here. Raven, you're on. Okay, so wow, that's a tall, that's a very tall hill that you're climbing, and I salute your bravery. Frankly, it's a lot of guts to grab onto yourself like that and really put it out there and say yes. Say the word yes to that. Yes.
Yes.
Power. Well, I like it a lot. And look, you've told the story now, and the story seems to tell itself inside of these cards. Let's keep going and see what the story is about. What the story is that is about to emerge from the next 3 cards, because the format dictates. That's right, it's the proprietary Open Phones 13 card Solomon spread format. It dictates that our next 3 cards down, which had their origin in a kind of really basic past, present, future idea, tarot being tarot. But now I kind of let just speak as a story that happens in 3 parts. And in this context, it speaks about 2026 in some fashion. We'll find out. Okay. Card number 1. Our story begins. Profound change.
It does. It tells itself.
Card number 2. We find, the power, the balance, the discipline, the will of the 2 of Swords. They're achieving a sense of perfect mental calm, and even perhaps the suggestion that our emotions are being calmed as well as those 2 swords are balanced. And as we turn our back on that mysterious moon for a while, as we turn our back on that mysterious feminine moon for a while. Card number 3. Oh my God. Well, there it is. Child, and here is my card for spiritual childbirth. This is when you come out of this is when you enter into the process, I think. This is when it becomes profound change. You see this. You see it. You're being suspended between these 2 iterations of change. Between the shift between the divine gestational hanged man at 12 into the arms of the angel of temperance at number 14, there at number 13, and there suspended between the artificial entrapment of the devil, and on your way from 16 to where again? That's right, the star card is 17. Perfect, invulnerable authenticity. Oh my god. All right, well, we've still got 4 more cards. That's right. Did I mention it's 13 cards?
You did say this was going to be something.
Well,
you just didn't know it was going to be like this.
Look, man, I'm all about it. This is like this is my kind of spread. This is my kind of 2026. I think that if you're not rocking the Year of the Fire Horse with these cards, then I had to ask a few questions about what you are doing.
I am a horse.
Oh.
I'm a horse.
Yeah.
I'm a metal horse.
Yeah.
I am a horse.
All right. Now you're going to be treated to some of the Kabbalistic stuff that's built into this spread. A direct contact with it. It's all there ambiently, but I'm not going to point any of it out. It'd be too obvious. So I am instead going to say we have a triad of cards that are about to fall on the spread. And they're, as a 3-piece, are going to form one thought that we can consider as divine advice, if you like, from the deck itself. And this thought, this 3-part thought, is organized in the following way. Necessity. No matter what, as you walk through this energy, you must reach for health. And look who shows up. Look who's here. I had a feeling. I really, really did. No matter what, be with this angel of temperance. Be there. Be with it. What does that mean? It means, for one thing, it means absolutely prioritizing your own health in every facet, not just physical, mental, the whole global picture. So,
Hell yeah.
liberty. Your liberty will be in some way defined by the glowy fireside power of the passionate Queen of Wands. Ooh. Okay, well that's cryptic. Is that a queen in your life? Or a queen energy in your life, you know? In the realm of passion, soul, creativity, or procreativity, perhaps. Or are you being beckoned toward this queenly energy as it pertains to the passionate realm, just as you are here beckoned to newcomer status in the passionate realm in that page of Wands. Here you would be beckoned towards power in the passionate realm, but passive power, not pushing. You're going to be too busy kinging it up down here in the realm of the material to get too kingly in the passionate realm, according to this card. Instead, it says make sure that you're letting it come to you in the passionate realm, that you aren't making too much effort happen down there. And that's just for your liberty's sake. The more you can abide by that queen, the more agency you might have. But we still got that 3rd card drop that's going to bind these 2 pieces of advice together. And look what we fucking find. The mystery of the moon, the dreams of the moon, the power of the moon, the tidal power of the moon. And the suggestion of further advancement up the divine ladder as that 14 is beckoned toward 18, you see. Up, past 15, 16, and even into past 17. Okay. Reach for the moon. Finally, number 13. Geez, and I don't know if you have enough major arcana all over this, by the way. Whew, criminy. Card number 13. Of course. Yeah, obviously. Card number 13, which is, of course, there at number 13 to reflect something about card number 13 in the major arcana, which, of course, is I like to think of it as the change card, not so much the death card. It's so on the nose.
It's a card of rebirth.
A rebirth. Well,
card of change.
Rebirth and the birth canal itself in the tower, frankly. Sometimes when I've been going through my towers as of late, sort of synesthetic vibe comes off of this card sometimes, where it's like, I am in the tower. I am sitting down in the tower, and I am physically growing while inside of it, to the point where I'm smushed up into the walls of the tower. I'm so big that I'm in the tower, and I'm uncomfortably mashed into the tower, and that the process of actually going through this birth is standing up and bursting out of that building, and it's painful, frankly. Anyway, we still have one more card to drop. Card number 13, the Evolutionary 13. Here to beckon us in a final direction as we take on 2026. Are we ready? Are we set? Ooh! Okay. This feels to me like we're ending on a small note because we've gone so heavy and hard here. These are all such billboards of like intention. You're going to not just change a little, but change a lot. You're going to give massive birth to yourself. You're going to liberate yourself from the forces of darkness. You're going to find your way into the angel. And the deck here in this final moment is treating this 13th card as just a little something, maybe to treat a moment to come. It's a small human thing that we're going to be looking at here. There is sadness on this card, the Five of Cups. All right? And when I get this card at this point, especially in a kind of position like this that says, okay, there's evolution happening, I think about how resistant I used to be to grieving and feeling sadness at all, and how the process of coming around to being able to experience it was fucking work. You know? And this card is here to put that work in your field of vision. Say, hey, I know lots and lots of things happening, lots of things happening, but don't forget to take care of yourself in the smallest of ways as you confront the largest of experiences. The deck is spoken. Oh, Twilight Princess is here. Oh, Wicca. Oh my God. All right, I've got to keep going, Chimera Moon, because the list is thick. But this has been an absolute pleasure. Thank you so much for visiting, coming, spending time. I'm so grateful for your presence. I hope you keep on coming back, and we can get updates on your journey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, look at that. The grace note, the bottom of the deck. 6 cups. Perfect, innocent love of self. Okay, great. Have you got this?
All right.
Have you photographed it with your memory? Are you ready to free yourself from your devil?
Oh, absolutely.
Do it! All right. I'm breaking it down now. I'm reaching for the phone. I'm saying thank you, Chimera Moon.
Thanks so much.
All right. We will talk to you very, very soon, okay?
Have a great one.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Boop. Oh, what a pleasure. All right. Who's next? I know we're at number 2. Garcia. GM Garcia 925. GM Garcia 925. Are you here? Are you here, sweet Garcia? 925. Hold on. I want to go get... Hi. There you are. Would you like to call in, first of all? You would? Well, then call in, please. Three, 2. You see the number. I'm not going to say it. Woof! Man. That was a throw. That was a throw. I told you. Oh, no. GM Garcia 925 and everybody. There is 0 requirement to call in. I just offer that, okay? No, no. GM Garcia 95. I want you to let me know. As I realize that the microphone keeps slipping lower and lower. It's so sneaky. Let me know what I can do for you. I have to go run it. I want to go. I'm missing my sage. I want sage, so I can clear the deck. So please give me 2 seconds, and while you consider or type into your phone. That's trying not to fall. Horses. Hell, blah, 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 blah. Your internet died. Call me, oh daddy. Hi, call me, oh daddy. Purple head. Well, that's kind. Anyway, hold on a second. Got my sage. All right, friends. I'm saging it up. Oh, that's right, call me, oh daddy. That's how I feel too. Text me sometime, call me, oh daddy. Here we go. Okay, GM. Your question. Your current romantic connection. Oh my gosh. GM Garcia 95. Welcome to Andromeda's breadbasket. Oh yeah. Yeah, you do. Hold on, I fucking lost the list. God damn it. Where's the list? Sorry, I'm swearing more than normal. Okay, Garcia. GM Garcia 925. Yes, I'm gonna do Andromeda's breadbasket. Let me just. Okay, don't waste so much time. Just. Ay caramba. Here we go. So. GM Garcia 925. Andromeda's breadbasket is a 4-card spread, tetragrammatically oriented to describe universal creation itself, GM Garcia. Card number 1. You. Card number 2. them. Card number 3. The energy created between you two. And card number 4. The material result. Okay. Here we go. GM Garcia 925. You, according to the deck. Oh, and we have our first recurrence of the evening. Are sitting in the material throne of the King of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles self. That puts you in a position of great power in material terms. Great power in the realms of health, prosperity, wink, you name. Okay, here we go. Aha! GM Garcia 925, the deck, has taken you, a king in the realm of the real, and paired them with a queen of truth and wisdom itself, holding the divine sword of accuracy. Card number 3. Okay, GM Garcia 925. We have a royal pairing, everyone. There's a royal pairing in the breadbasket. Somebody call the newspaper. What is the energy created between this king and this queen? And I don't have to remind anybody that this isn't about gender. It's about orientation of energy, active or receptive. You got that? Anyway, energy created. Is there energy created between the two of you? You bet. You wouldn't be up here asking a total stranger about it if there weren't. But let's look at what it is. Oh, whoa. Hello, GM Garcia 925. Congratulations on your experience that I'm sure you're in the middle of, hence, again, you inquiring about your current romantic connection. Look, now I'll stop the presses because I instantly tuned into the fact that I know zilch about your situation. So what are you looking at here? You're looking at the Fool. Okay, that's the deck's iteration of, well, for starters, limitlessness. Yeah, that's right. It is pure potential in certain traditions. Yeah, it's also the universal fire in certain traditions. Wink. But for us, down here, gathered around the breadbasket, this energy suggests freedom, freedom, freedom. Freedom, which can 100% go either way, towards exhilaration or towards terror. I wonder if the material result will give us any hints. Oh, this feels very promising to me, GM Garcia 925. Because here, you could argue, we find our very first major arcanum in the enthroned and incredibly powerful, to the point of being relaxed in said power, of the Emperor self. Card number 4, the divine tetragrammatonical number 4, arriving in the 4th position. This suggests to me, GM Garcia 925, that the material result of this is something that actualizes, something that bleeping comes true. It arrives. It departs from the land of maybe and arrives at the land of here. Now, that's, okay, one way in, sure. Again, I'm driving blind, happy to, actually prefer it. Another way in would be to, well, I'll get this out of the way. The Emperor is also, of course, yes, a kind of, there's an opportunity to go, oh, isn't that like some paternalistic archetype of some know-it-all dude? Some stodgy, boring, television-watching douche. I don't know why that came out of my mouth. No, look, you get me. Like, if this is like a negative hit for you, if you're like, oh Christ, not the Emperor again, not the bleeping Emperor here to tell everybody what to do while they do diddly squat, you can see that in that card. There's an availability for a negative in there. That's all I'm trying to say. Of course, with every single one of these bleeping cards, there's the ability of to generate a negative, and that's not a bad thing. That's a great thing. But the thing of it is, here, as the manifested result of these royals coming together in this total freedom, don't you want to take that to a positive place, GM Garcia 95? Now, look, I don't need you to tell me a dang thing, but do tell me this. Does it connect? Oh, wait. Does it? Well, I'm glad to hear that. I really believe in the Andromeda's breadbasket spread. I have seen this spread perform remarkable things. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna. That's all I have to say. That's all I can say. How about that? The less said, the better. Boom! Okay, GM Garcia 925. Thank you for allowing us to channel your sweet energy through these cards and onto this table for us all to look at and adore. 1 second. Okay, friends. Look, Open Phones has a straight life. It's true. I'm just going to quickly answer a quick text. Yes. Okay, that's all I had to do. I had to type the word yes. Sorry. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, that, I don't know about you guys, but that should hit for me. Where is this list that I've now lost? Oh my god, dude. That's not the right book. That's why you can't find it. There we did. We found it. Invisible. Invisible audience. Invisible audience. Are you still here? Sweet invisible audience. Invisible audience. I know we've dragged on and on. On and on and on. Hopefully you're still around. Do you doubt even for a moment? No! Oh, invisible audience. I'm glad that you're here. I offer you the phone lines if that's something that intrigues, but I certainly don't require it. What I would offer you regardless is a crack at this 1929 Knapp Hall deck. A deck tuned to the French tradition, which of course I don't have to remind everybody is both incredibly superior to and more mysterious than the later corrupted traditions of the Golden Dawn. Look, at least, like, what does that end up translating to in real world terms? It means that the deck has the correct Hebrew letter attributions. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, bud. Hi, Plover. Sorry to hear that, Invis. Buddy, mine does too. Can you feel it? We like there is Heartbreak available this evening. Absolutely. Where voice it was there. Why? Because my heart hurts a little bit. It does. It does. High Plover. Oh, it shuffles beautifully. I'll say that. It sits lovely in the hand. I'm very much enjoying this deck so far. The PRS does a good job when it comes to printed work, I think. My experience has been that they do a great job. What's PRS, Open Phones? Well, it's the Philosophical Research Society, which I recommend to everyone here. Look it up online. If you come to Los Angeles, you must visit. Okay. Here we go, Invis. We'll move Pam out of the way for a moment. First thing we're going to do here. What do I need to hear? Let's think about that. What do I need to hear? Here's what I'm thinking. We're just doing 6 cards here. And we're doing them in the formation of the Solomon spread, but I'm taking what I've been framing as something around the new year, and instead I'm pulling that sort of artificial, kind of like calendarized thing away from it. Making it time agnostic. How about that? And saying to this deck, tell me what to bleep and do. You know what? Maybe we'll call this the Tell Me What to Bleep and Do spread. My heart hurts tonight. Tell me what to bleep. When it comes to your conscious mind, understand that you're building towards something. That part of the territory of being capable at all of withstanding the temporary discomfort for the longer term evolutionary goals means that you've got to walk with a heart that hurts sometimes. How shall we attempt to ground ourselves, or ground ourselves more, in this moment that we find ourselves in, this moment of heart hurt? Well. And we have here my personal favorite card in this deck. I think that this rendition of the star is absolutely magnetic, and I understand it in a way. I respond to this card emotionally. It leapt right out at me when I spread the deck all the way out for the first time. And here in Viz, we find the deck beckoning you towards a deep grounding in your deepest divine connection. You know how to tie yourself to the universal engine, and this card confirms it. Well, what should we seek to surround ourselves with, energetically speaking? In this moment of tribulation. We should seek, of course, clarity and control in the realm of the mental, as a King of Swords appears, with a cryptic symbol that might catch focus for you to chew on not for me to sit here and interpret off the cuff because I am not quite that clever yet, it being a new deck to me and all, but I look forward to learning what each of these symbols refers to, because Manly Hall was an academic. This card and each of these cards is, in a very Eliphas Levi way, crammed with stuff that is communicative to the right pair of eyes. So, what about the way that we think of ourselves? We've never had any trouble there before. Oh my goodness. Will you look at that, invisible audience? The deck sees you and says, well, when you look in the mirror, you need to look back at a face of love. Look inward, outward, at a face of love. Divine love is here presented in the Lover's card. There we go. Is that in focus enough? It's hard for me to tell at this juncture, but you can see these are absolutely gorgeous. Card number 6. Crowned in 12, regarding thyself as 6, with an imagination filled to the brim, with ideas about actually doing it. Let's do it. Let's build it. Let's make it real. That's right, we are strong enough. We've got the 4 foundational elements in place and the Empress 3 resting atop, creating a higher caliber of creation that doesn't just exist in the realm of the imagination. No. That is destined for actuality. The deck here also beckons you towards the idea of just like ensuring that you create something that is real at the end of the day. Finishing might be suggested by that card. Finishing. Finally, we have the Hierophantic 5th position. And in that 5th position, we are going to find the deck leaning in. Was it just a little piece of advice? What do you think I should do? And here the deck takes that 7 and reinforces it by upgrading it to, that's right, an 8. The deck is pointing you in the direction of as harmonic an experience of materialization as you can muster. And even suggesting something, and this could have to do with, there might be some more blunt interpretations available to you here. We all know that the pentacles flex and can tip into the realms of job, money, health. So, if it's a job thing, you might be thinking about control in the realm of job, and the deck is thinking about harmony in the realm of job, or the power that emerges and the justice that emerges from that harmonic 8 of Pentacles as the result of the work that comes from that 7 of Pentacles. Invisible audience, does even one of these cards hit? Will even one of these cards resonate? Or has it all been in vain? Oh my God. Whew. It all tracks. Well, okay. I'm glad. What's on the bottom of the deck? Don't you like this 1929? Up and look, reinforced on the bottom of the deck, we have creative 7. You can see the house in a different energy. Build it. I will pick up the wrong notebook every time. That's just going to be a part of it. Oh my gosh, sweet invisible audience, as you keep it low key tonight, Have you any questions, or may I refer down to the list and check to see that Dizzying Panda has a name written down? Oh my gosh, Invisible, thank you. You know I love you, buddy. Dizzying Panda or Cynthia, Dizzying Panda or Cynthia. The phones are open, by the way. The phones are completely open. The phones are open. You want to call in right now? You're next. That's like that's the absolute fail-safe way to get read. Drop a dime on it. 323-380-1919. Trance Lover is here. Hi, call me O'Daddy. Call me O'Daddy. I don't have your name written down anywhere. I guess you don't want to read, huh? Okay. Anyway, I'm not seeing Dizzying Panda. Cynthia. Sweet Cynthia, have you persisted? Well, stop everything. Boop.
Call from
Cynthia.
Boop.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi.
How are you?
You've been placed on hold. Please wait for your contact to return.
What the? Well, that was odd. I wonder if my contact will return. Oh, what's that? Oh dear. Hold on. Now I'm in the weeds. Hold on. I'm gonna whatever just happened. Let's just give it another shot. Cynthia, was that you, Cynthia? Sorry, I'm catching up. I think it was. Oh, Cynthia, sweet Cynthia, will you please try to call? Whatever went wrong took Cynthia's phone all the way out, and she's not on in the chat. No, Mount. All right, well, let me mop this up. Let's just mop this up. Oh, for pity's sake, call me O'Daddy. Okay, so everybody stop everything. Oh, nope. Oh, there we go. Hello.
Hi.
Oh! Is this you?
I can hear you.
I can hear you too. Is this you, Cynthia?
Yes.
Oh my God. We have another new guest.
How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Same.
The same. That's good. Oh my goodness
Yeah.
gracious. Where do you care to share where you're calling from?
Indiana.
Sweet. The
Yeah.
Midwest is representing this evening. I've already talked. And speaking of the Midwest, Chimera Moon is signing off from Cleveland. And I've already gone on and on about my Ohio roots. So Midwest is.
Yeah, you're from Ohio?
Oh yes, I'm from Columbus area.
Oh, that's dope. Okay. We're not that far.
Yeah, where in Indiana are you?
2 hours from Chicago.
Okay, obviously south. Okay.
Yes.
I've been through it. Is Coal City a town that you're aware of?
Mhm.
Yeah. I've spent some time in Coal City. For
Yeah,
instance.
it's snowing out here.
Oh my God, I bet it is. So wait a minute. Twilight Princess is from Ohio also. Sweet creepin' Jesus, that's what this is becoming, right? This is becoming like expat Midwesterner Ohioans or something. I don't know. I'm all for it personally. So tell me this then, Cynthia. What brings you out tonight in search of wisdom from these cards?
Well, I found your TikTok like a couple weeks ago, and then I subscribed to your YouTube. So I was just like on YouTube tonight.
Come on! Oh, this is the best
Yeah.
news ever. I'm so grateful. Thank you
Yeah.
for calling in. And I'm so grateful to have people coming from TikTok. That's right, friends. I've been going up on TikTok.
Yes.
And I was, look, I'm a 79-year-old man. I was terrified out there at first. I was like, I'm going to get killed out here. That's what I said to myself. And no. As a matter of fact, it was tremendous and a lot of fun. And so I'm still doing it. I'm gonna do mornings there, and then I'll preserve.
Yeah, keep doing it. It's fun.
Thank you. I'm having.
And you get a lot, like.
I know. I'm
Sorry.
so
Keep
grateful.
talking.
I'm so grateful.
Yes.
Like it's crazy to have such a positive response, and because when the first one that I ever, it was not. You could barely call it a live stream. I was just like, does this thing even work? Turned it on. And I had a tarot hashtag attached to it, and I had my deck there. I'm like, I guess I'll throw cards if anybody comes by. Well, I didn't have to worry about that. Absolutely nobody came by for like 15 minutes, and I'm like, okay. Well, I guess it's not going to happen up here for me, and that was it. But then in December, I started to throw, kind of late at night, and something about that made more sense. Anyway, now it's mornings. But any of that is kicked to the curb right now because Cynthia, we're here to do a spread for you.
Honestly, let's see what the cards say.
Okay.
See what Spirit gotta say.
I like that. Okay. And here is what I'm being called to do for you. I'm being called toward a 6-card spread that I myself did not design, but I'm a friend of the person who did design it. Their name is Ondira Luz, and they stream on Twitch sometimes, very rarely, but they designed this spread, the 6-card Ondira Luz spread, and it's brilliant. And it feels to me like kind of the right format and temperature for this inquiry. It's a general spread, you see. We're taking a little portrait of the moment. And it's poetic. I like that about it. And furthermore, the final 2 cards are all there simply as advice. All right? Give me something to do, deck. Tell me what to bleep and do. Like, okay, I'm doing it. So, here we go. Without further ado. The 6-card Ondira Luz. First, I will, use my non-dominant hand to cut this deck into 3 piles. And recombine them. And then we say to the deck, please, on Cynthia's behalf, tell me a story. A story with 3 parts. 1, 2, and 3. Something that we can take in and apply to ourselves in this moment. Then, once that story is told, please depict for us a star in the sky. Something beautiful, or perhaps something ugly, for us to focus upon in this moment. And then finally, 2 sweet cards of divine advice, And it's all shaped like a little man. So cute. Hi, guy. It's also, of course, shaped like a sinister pentagram, which everyone knows ... means something.
It's giving Roblox character.
Thank you. Finally somebody sees what I've been going for. This is, by the way, none of that is Ondira's fault. I do this spread my way, up to and including calling this a little man, which I'm sure she would find, absolutely repellent. But that's what you get when you don't come up here and co-stream with your old buddy.
I like that. It does look like a Roblox.
It's a little man. Anyway, no, it's a very powerful divine man. Anyway, let's turn 1 card over and see where we begin. Where do we begin? Well, we begin sitting in the throne of wisdom. Fine. And we're holding the sword of truth in our hand. Yes. And here we are meant to okay, look. We got to get metaphorical here, perhaps, Cynthia. This is obviously it's an archetype, isn't it? Is there a king person in your life who you could say is the king of wisdom or the king of truth or clarity, or is a know-it-all who's always like brains over everything else and kind of lording it over everybody? all of those potential metaphors can fit inside of this image, and that's as it's meant to be. Or we could be staring at the deck depicting you sitting inside of that throne and suggesting something about that. But let's find out where the story goes before we get too literal about anything, or too figurative, or too anything at all. Boop, boop, boop. Card number 2. I'm going to ruin all my screen geography. It no longer looks like the little man, but he'll get back. Card number 2, the second part of our story, finds a King of Swords meeting a Queen of Pentacles. A king meets a queen, right? King of thought, queen of materiality. King of air, queen of earth. King of wisdom, queen of nature. What happens then? I don't know. Let's find out. Finally, the story concludes in an ellipsis. There is no period at the end of this sentence, in my opinion, with 8 cups and the suggestion by Pamela Coleman Smith of somebody going on an emotional journey away from the known and in to the unknown regions of number 9. Okay. Interesting. Does any of this cohere, sweet Cynthia? Does anything about these 3 cards holding together as some form of a narrative or some form of a suggestion of an idea that has direction? Is that happening inside of your imagination right now? Or are you staring at these 3 cards going, what are you bleeping showing me? I thought you were supposed to be like some kind of a reader.
I feel like it's like more into my emotional being more emotional intelligent.
Oh. And in that, then I can see the suggestion
Following
the...
I feel like it's like following my intuition also.
Yeah. Do these 2 power positions get cast in your imagination as other people, or are they aspects of your own personality?
The first one, the King of Swords, I feel like that's me because I feel like I'm just all of the above that you were talking about.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Well, what should the star in the sky be, according to these cards? That, or what is it? Oh, this is great. Here, we find the deck suggesting that the focus of the moment is the road ahead. And it also within this card is the acknowledgement that that road is long. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. Okay. But we're going to get there.
Mm-hmm.
This is an invitation to persist. This is an invitation to basically to meditate on the idea of perseverance. In the material realm, which you see, reinforced by that powerful, vivacious queen. Do you feel like these 4 cards are telling you enough of a story that when the deck offers you advice, it will be coherent?
Yeah.
Good. We aim to please. So.
I feel like the
Yes.
the third card.
Yes.
Goes with the top one. Like it's leading to the path. You know what I'm saying?
I see it. Absolutely. You see nothing but forward motion suggested in those 2 cards.
Mm-hmm.
And profound motion.
Yeah.
Away and and towards lunar mystery. And towards watery emotions that we do not understand yet.
Mm-hmm.
And through the snow and ice. Yes, god dang it. Look, if it were easy, everybody would do it. And then it wouldn't be any more fun, would it?
For real.
So, here we are. Asking this deck for 2 pieces of advice. It's simple. And sometimes this is 1 and 2. You just take them as individuals. And sometimes it's a 2-part sentence saying one thing. Let's find out. Card number 1. Okay. There's one suit that we haven't seen accounted for here. Well, yeah. Because here you have the suit of swords, thought. Here you have the pentacles of materiality, and here you have the emotional cups. Here you have the fire. And here is a page of wands, suggesting newness in the realm of fire. When I say fire, of course, I mean passion. When I say passion, of course, I mean soulfulness. When I say soulfulness, I'm suggesting, yes, of course, creativity, procreativity, and spiritual growth. All right here and available inside of a page of wands. And you're seeing in this page of wands the concept of youth, of course, but newness, beginnerhood. You may not know exactly how to do it, but you're certainly going to do it anyway. What is this page of wands staring at? Remembering that this is advice. The page of vivacious, infinitely creative in every one of the 4 powerful elements, all at once. Yes, the Empress. What can we say about the Empress? We can say that she is heedless in her enthusiasm, in her passion, in her bounty. The Empress may not adhere to every single one of the rules, but the Empress doesn't need to adhere to every single one of the rules. The Empress is here to do only one thing: generate life. Generate life. Go. Make it happen. Have you got that, Cynthia?
Yeah, I love that card.
Me 3. It's literally my favorite card in the deck. This card has had more of a profound effect in my life than any strange symbol that is otherwise available in the world. Empress. Period. Here we go. Come to me, she says. There's also a tremendous opportunity to access femininity in explosive outward action, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Remembering that we're in the Empress, if we take the Empress to a verbal place where she's going somewhere and not just hanging out and showing off, then she's traveling from the sort of chaste, energy building, the gestational priestess, the ice queen, the priestess. Well, the priestess explodes into the fiery Empress. Oh my God, that's the energy that you're coming in. And then thankfully there is the Emperor on the other side of there to capture that energy and materialize it so that we can actually enjoy it in the real world in some form or another. But as advice, this card is here to tell you you've found your new best friend. Look for the new in the realm of passion and then talk to your new best friend. What would she do?
Mm-hmm.
That's your answer. What would she do? What she wants? What would she do? What she's drawn towards? What makes her excited? What would she do? The thing that generates life, that generates growth and optimism and explodes outward in a sun-like fashion.
Yes, definitely.
There it is. Crown thyself with 12 stars. Do it. Cynthia, the cards have spoken.
Thank you.
Wait, I just saw Raven Galactic just said that Buckeye fans are uppity, and I have to agree 1,000,000%. Wait a minute, Raven's from Ohio too? Where the bleep are you from in Ohio? All right, this is creepy. Look, I've known Raven Galactic for like a few months now, courtesy of this minimum. I guess that's how long it's been. I didn't know that. I know that you live in Arizona. That's so weird. Anyway, look, Cynthia, I can't be more happy that you called. I'm so grateful. It was perfect. Perfect. Do you have anything else to add
Yes,
to
go
this, or any questions to address before we move to the next person?
I did want to ask about my a job because, long story short, I was working at Amazon, but I got fired.
Oh, dude,
Which
I'm
I really-
sorry. Oh, that sucks.
It's okay, because
You've been placed on hold. Please wait for your contact to return.
Ugh. And then it cut off. What the heck's with that? Anyway, I don't know. I'll hang out here for a minute in case my contact returns. Oh, no. I think that's the sound of your contact's not returning. Hold. Sorry, I'm now investigating whether I need to do anything.
You've been placed on hold. Please wait for your contact to return.
All right. Look, I'm going to hang up. Cynthia, if you want to finish the story, go ahead. But, like, if you understand that I'm going to need to scooch. I'm so sorry you lost your job, though. That's important. Call me back. Dayton? That's insane. Look, I spent time in Dayton. Like, my parents lived in Troy. Raven, do you know Troy, Ohio? Oof. I mean, it's awesome. ... LOL. Okay, here we go. I had a feeling. Boop, boop, boop.
From
Wait for your contact to return.
Oh no. Did it already dump again? Shit. I think it may have already dumped again. Man, this is star-crossed.
You've been placed on hold.
Alright, Jesus. Bleepin' Dayton. What's a Dayton reference? Huber Heights. Shout out Huber Heights. Shout out Piqua. Raven Galactic, name the early like 40s era vocal group that came from Piqua, Ohio. Go on, I'll wait. Huber Heights. Yellow Springs, shout out Yellow Springs, home of the hippies. All right, here we go.
call from
Cynthia.
Ooh. Did it
Hello?
work? Did it work? Oh, we're back
Yeah.
on. Okay, lay it on me. You got fired from Amazon.
You've been placed on hold.
Okay.
Please wait for your contact to return.
Well, Cynthia, I say this with love. It doesn't seem like this wants to work right now. The Mills brothers, shut up. You did it. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Why is that cracking you up? Call me ODaddy69. Cynthia, thank you for calling. Look, I'm pulling a seventh card of advice for you. This has to do with your job. You ready, Queen? No, it doesn't. It's telling you to go with an open heart into everything and find that thing that you love. Oh, you're laughing at that? That's so sweet. Call me Daddy. And then you turn around with an open hand and ask for a card. Jesus Christ. Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. Twilight Princess, stop everything. Are you still here, first of all? And second of all, are you a diehard Bucks fan? Is that where this is going? Did you just get defensive about the Ohio State Buckeyes? You are the Ohio State Buckeyes? Well, in honor of George and Orville Wright, I salute you. Okay. We did it, Cynthia. Now, Raven Galactic, by Jove, it's your turn. What do you think of that? Oh. Okay, I need to stand for a moment. My neck is aching. Okay, and I need... Twilight, are you a Buckeyes fan? Is that what you're telling us? Oh dear. Uncle Jimmy walks in and triggers my censorship. You're an OSU fan. You're just an OSU fan. I understand. Are you kidding? Like, I bleed blue and gray, Queen. Unfortunately, that's not a choice of mine, so... we're talking about like Midwestern shit. It's football, American football for the college. It's like it's college football in the Midwest, like Big Ten football. People are like freaking like maniacs about it. They act. It's basically like one of the largest like legal cults in America. Okay.
Call from
Raven Galactic.
Oh, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah.
And I didn't have to wait
Yeah.
very long. I didn't have to wait very long.
No, I picked up what you were putting down, sir. Picked up what you were putting down.
Of course.
Now, let me tell you.
Dayton
let me
Zone.
tell you, I was,
Dayton Zone Raven
yeah.
Galactic. Dayton
Yeah,
Zone.
like there's a certain way of speaking in the Midwest, especially in the western part of Ohio, and I was like, he does not sound like he's from California. I'm just kind of throwing that out there. There's a certain weirdness, and now I'm like, it makes perfect sense. Like,
Yeah.
you're from the C-Bus?
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
from
yeah,
the C-Bus.
That's
Okay,
right. That's right.
okay.
Now I'll meet you at Bernie's. And we'll go to the Newport later.
Let's
and see
go
a
to
show.
Bernie's. Yeah.
That's right.
Go down to Cincy. Go down to the Hofbräu House, and
Right.
actually, that's in Kentucky, but whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No. Yeah. It's all
Newport.
kind of. It's all the same sort of.
Yeah.
Vibe-wise,
Right,
there's
yeah.
not a huge bandwidth that you're traveling. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna go grab another soda. Will you please?
Fine.
Raven, take it away. I'm just gonna grab a soda. Be right back. Drop that. Go.
It seems you've been living two lives, chat. In one, you work for a respectable company. You pay your bills. You do your taxes. You even help your landlady take out her garbage. And in the other one, you are desperately trying to find yourself. And so how does one find themselves while Open Phones is going for a soda?
I'm right here.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Well,
Now,
yes.
is it soda in Ohio?
No, it's pop. It's pop. Of course. It's pop. I picked up soda when I lived in New York, of course.
Copy that.
And also, the other half of my so-called accent is probably about living in New York for a million years. But, yeah.
That's fair.
But, yeah, you know.
A quick wit, if you will. A quick wit.
O-H.
Now,
I-O.
go Flyers.
Right.
So the Mills Brothers. I mean, like,
love the
that
Mills.
was a deep dive.
I'm really,
Like,
as
I
I think about
mean-
it, though, I'm not surprised that you knew that.
No.
Because, like, you're music aware and astute. So,
I am.
You know.
Yes, thank you.
And honestly, there are so few things to brag about in that neck of the woods. So, like something like the Mills Brothers ends up
There is.
penetrating.
There is.
You're like, oh yeah.
I almost said the Ohio Players. Are you familiar with the Ohio Players?
I
They're
love the
from
Ohio
Columbus,
Players.
I
Yeah.
believe.
I you know.
Yeah.
There's okay. Wait, let's just get all the Ohio bands out of the way. There's the Breeders. There's
Correct.
Guided by Voices. Yes. Those are
Yeah.
the two Dayton bands that anybody cares about. Columbus.
Yeah.
The New Bomb Turks. Yeah, I mean, look, I get that they were good for their moment, and then I don't know, Thomas Jefferson Slave Apartments. You know, like the Columbus, not really. We're not really.
We're
looking at it.
digging. You're digging now.
We're
You're
really
digging
not
now.
like pulling big names. Hey, buddy, Ron House, everybody. Like if we're on Ohio, I'm gonna drop Ron House's name because somebody's got to do it. And I
How
don't
about
know.
Martin Sheen? Martin Sheen was from Dayton. Went to the University of Dayton.
No, I didn't know that.
Yes. Rob Lowe is a Sheen. Emilio Estevez.
Yeah, of course. I did, but
those the Estevezes. Yeah.
sure, Charles Sheen, everybody's favorite one.
That guy. I don't know about favorite.
Well, he's the best actor of the bunch, certainly. So that's crazy. And I love that Twilight Princess, yes, Wicca, I know that's actually you, is a huge Buckeyes fan who gets pissed off if you start to take a shit on the Buckeyes, who unfortunately, my condolences, Queen, on their shameful loss. If I take this opportunity to have a little light fun at your expense, forgive me, sweetheart. Come here, sweetheart, forgive me.
A light roast. It's called a light roast.
Just a gentle.
Yes. A gentle roast.
Ugh, Lord help me. So, how do we find
See-
you here, Raven? Are you in search of wisdom via these cards?
I don't know what I am. I'm literally in a don't know stage.
Hmm.
It's been a week. No need to bring up the past. Just simply saying she doesn't want to talk about it. It's okay. That's the signal. It says that Scarlet and Gray are.
No, don't pivot off what
are
you were saying.
sensitive
Don't
to-
read the chat to me. I can read the chat. What? Finish your thought.
I just I'm fighting boredom and loneliness.
Ah,
That's my pervasive influences. And I would just be like, hey, can a blind squirrel catch a nut?
boredom and loneliness.
Yeah.
Boredom and loneliness. Well, here's what I'm gonna try out. We're gonna improvise for this. I'm in the mood to do an improvisational spread, and something about boredom and loneliness stuck out to me because I certainly yes, cuddly, yes. Call Me O'Daddy is so mad at the phone-in aspect of this. Look, call. I'm just gonna call you Call from now on. All you gotta do is call in. Call Me O'Daddy. Here's what I'm gonna do, Rave. I'm going to boredom and loneliness. I am going to take this brand new Knapp Hall deck.
It's a beautiful deck.
Isn't it great? I love it. And it came with a great book too. I bought the book that they were selling alongside of it, which is a beautiful rendition of basically like Christian Kabbalah concepts as it applies to this deck. As it was,
Nice.
And it's modern. It's not from the 20s, so it's actually coherent
Right.
and fun to read. But it's like a really succinct and like well told, like a crisp version of everything. You know how that can get leggy and difficult almost instantly.
Yeah.
Anyway, boredom and loneliness on TikTok when I was bragging about having it. Like, whoops. What's up, expert? Anyway.
Hey, if you ever get a chance, check out the Salvador Dali tarot deck.
Oh, I have it. I have it right here. You want?
I do too. I'm looking at. Yeah, please. I hate to shift gears in midstream here, but like, I'm holding my Salvador Dali deck right now.
I love that. Well, okay, I can go find it. I gotta go find mine. But I want to continue.
Well,
Let me just finish this thought. Boredom and loneliness. All right, because I've already basically started. And if I go like stall in the middle, I'll don't worry. And also
cross streams
dot
like Ghostbusters.
dot. I don't really remember where I put it. I'm sorry. I know where it is generally, but I don't want to go dig around for it. Anyway, I love that deck though. And that's also a very special occasion deck for me. Like I don't want it all the time.
It is. For me,
I mean, I only use it a couple 3 times a year on myself. Anyway. All of that said, boredom and loneliness. Boredom. Loneliness. Those are our 2 problems. And these 2 cards will stand at the atop of each of them. And they will not disclose their wisdom yet. No. They're just there to polarize the concepts for us. Boredom and loneliness. Got that? Yeah, I got that. Well, those are my 2 problems. Fine, I hear you. Now, we're going to grab Pamela. Come here, Pamela. We got a job to do.
Pamela.
Sweet Pamela. Wait, hold on. I thought I was going to be a little bit more, methodical here. I want to do a little bit more to keep the deck fresh. Plus, I like the smell of this stuff. I gotta be honest. It makes me happy. The smell of this.
I like your. Is that an electric candle?
No, it's real.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just
Sure.
like a trick of the lens. It's definitely.
Oh my God, white sage. Oh, thank you so much, Jesus. Praise Jesus.
Yeah. And Allah and Vishnu too. Everybody.
Kalima.
Oh my God, we've got like Call Me O'Daddy is doing a straight up roast in the chat.
I see that. I'm
all for it. Don't worry, Call Me O'Daddy. All right, here we go.
Hello, callers.
I'm
We're
cut-
listening.
I'm cutting these cards. With my non-dominant hand, you know that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
They call that the stranger.
No, they don't. Stop it. Anyway, card number 1, boredom. Card number 1, loneliness. Deck, look, Pam. Told you the problem. We got boredom. That's one problem. And loneliness, that's the second problem. Boredom. Thine eyes clean and stare with clarity at the truth. Okay. Don't worry, we're going to tell the whole story here. What about loneliness? Card number 1. The virginal priestess arrives, suggesting that, yes, there has been a gestational phase in play. Card number 2, boredom. Card number 2, loneliness. From Justice.
I can already tell you something. Go ahead.
Yeah. Well,
Shut up, Tim.
I can also.
Shut up, Raven.
I can also see that 2 echoed in that 11 in an interesting way, can't you? The Roman numeral 2.
I do.
And
Very much so.
suggestion of
Very
11.
much so.
Well,
Go.
well.
Symbiosis, if you will.
Yeah. Boredom, card number 2. In case you were worried about catching any majors in this moment. I think the deck responds to these kind of improv spreads. Like, yeah, finally I get to talk about this shit. Yeah, boredom. Well, you're lonely because you're alone. You're the hermit. I get it.
I'm looking for my high priestess, but that's like an altruistic goal. It's not possible.
Well, and also you've got to forget.
You gotta make some.
Well, hold on a second. You're looking for the high priestess, then you're looking for the deck's iteration of the virgin, the one that never is fruitful and multiplies. This is just the battery gaining power, So I wouldn't suggest that you're looking for your high priestess. I think the deck is saying there you are, starting in that position. But we don't even know where we're going yet. We don't even know where we're going yet. Let's look. So from the priestess, from the loneliness story, after all. So sometimes sometimes, as though I've done this 1,000 times. We've done this 0 times, where this is the very first time. Let's find out what this third card has to offer. We're interpreting it together. You know these cards. So card number 3. Card number 3. Okay. Boredom. Something about seeing the truth. Something about loneliness. or like the hermetic version of it, where it's very much. There's a lot of incredible power inside of that hermit. There's a lot of incredible power. I mean, let's just see where the third card takes us. Okay. To a cryptic queen of swords, staring into the future, in repose, with perfect clarity. We see that clarity, the clarity of the justice goddess, echoed in that sword of truth in the queen's hand. Boredom. What does that suggest to you? Are you the hermit, staring at divine justice and prioritizing divinity over actuality? I don't know. That's one thing that kind of leaps out at me just in the visuals.
So I would say that I'm actually the Queen of Swords. I have tons of power. Yes. However, I'm not willing to use it because it's like, divine wisdom says don't dip your well in the company ink, if you know what I mean. And so I choose to be lonely.
Right.
Because we got justice. Because I am refusing, as in terms of the justice card, to sacrifice my morals and values to find temporary sanctuary, if you will.
Yeah. Right. Beautifully interpreted. Let's see what this third card holds in the loneliness category. As we move from this priestess, again, building energy towards an empress explosion, then we see the newness in the realm of passion, and finally we see the block. 8 swords, and I almost feel like we've caught this card before together. If we haven't, then I don't have to tell you that it's the watery person on the beach who has decided to spend their time standing amidst these 8 swords while in no way being bound to a 9th sword. No.
Negative.
There they are. They're opting in. And they're not, and also, look, I think it's worth mentioning, at least, because this is obviously a card that you just want to take to a negative place. Everything's like, oh, yeah, I mean, you got to walk away from your own prisons that you're creating for yourself. But there's also that gray background, which does suggest the idea of divine communication in this card as a form of or learning the lesson, like reaching inward towards the sword of truth, towards the divine voice.
Absolutely.
And saying, set yourself free using that voice. We are, after all, in the realm of swords, and every problem suggested in Pamela's swords is solvable by reducing the number of them to 1. Boop. So.
Right.
Okay. Fine. So we have here a story of some kind around boredom, and this story around loneliness, which just from my own sort of like veiled perspective here, not knowing you in real life, would suggest, like this uncertain page of passion is finding themselves surrounded by this incredibly weighty and intense priestess energy that's like obviously building towards something but hasn't gotten there yet, and then a block made out of swords.
Yes.
That is preventing the advancement of that to the status of the Empress 3. That's one way to read it. Okay, well, we've got these. Now, we've got 2 different portraits in front of us. Boredom, loneliness. And we have these 2 mystery cards atop that can offer us some wisdom and insight as we stare at these stories underneath each one.
Do tell.
On how to alleviate, one hopes, the issues at hand. Boredom. Well. Look at that. It's a beautiful 3 of cups. 3 of cups, you see.
Oh.
Not a 2 of cups. A 3 of cups. Boredom. The suggestion here is, of course, I'm just going to go straight towards my Pamela Coleman Smith and say the 3 cups are a joyful expression of emotional life bursting forth into an Empress vitality. And
absolutely.
And there's the suggestion of more than 1 heart here. 3 hearts in celebration and in balance. And so, it's like
polyamory?
Yes, exactly. That's what I was going to say. I was saying, could I suggest a couple of books for you? Here. I'm going to suggest a couple of books. You just read these and see how they make you feel. Okay, Raven. I don't know why I'm taking that tone. I'm just having fun. Just ignore me. I have zero judgment for anybody.
Gentle jabs.
I'm just teasing. It's all out of love. All right. Anyway. Sorry, that's a direct product of living in fucking Los Angeles for this long.
Oh my God!
That's
dude.
where that voice
LA
comes from.
They don't call it LA for a reason.
No, it's not that bad.
Hawaii.
I don't
from
go.
Hawaii.
I'm not going that far down the road of that. I do love it here, but it's like, I don't know. There's like a certain shrillness that one. It's not interesting. Anyway, loneliness. I think it's just like what I'm getting at is that the person who's like thrusting something on you, like
polyamory.
Not that that's a thing that happens, but I mean just like that character of like.
Oh my God!
It is what it is. Anyway, all right. Well, this is a complex answer. Look, I mean, you're being beckoned here in the loneliness category towards the power of the lunar, towards the power of mystery and dreams. And towards the divine feminine, if you so desire. I mean, look, when I got this card for the first time in real life, meaning when the first time that my Jodorowsky deck connected to me and told me, hello, hi, I see you, it was with this card. And it was an acknowledgement of the experience that I had just had, which was an experience of myself in my feminine aspect for the first time, and in a powerful way that was like, oh my gosh, I do have a feminine side as well. It was like a real revelation to me. I was definitely Midwestern boy, right?
100%.
And
100%.
had that.
And you still are.
Oh, yeah,
You're
yeah.
still a Midwestern boy. It's just that you got feelings.
No, yeah, exactly. It was like, oh my gosh, wow, no wonder I was so fucked up. Anyway,
Right.
like, so that's on offer in this card as a cure for loneliness. But I mean, this is such a broad card that I'd throw it to you. What do you see when you stare into that moon?
Oh, the dichotomy versus potential and kinetic energy.
Ooh, I love
Right now,
everything about that.
in terms of loneliness, it's okay to reserve your power and your emotional energy for someone who appreciates it. You don't want to go out and start, hi everybody.
No, of course
that
not.
type
No,
of
of course
thing.
not.
It's
But,
more like,
yeah, I love that.
So
in that regard, it becomes like a star. It becomes like a focus, the way that the star in the sky on the Ondiras thread falls. It's like it's magnetizing what that becomes what this page is destined for, and then the story becomes okay. On the page is reaching for this powerful moon, but in order to get there, you got to walk through that.
But you know what though? I am walking through that. That's the thing. Is like I feel that, like, for instance, the High Priestess has got my back.
Good.
And those swords are not there to restrict me. They're there to say, like, okay, I've been burned enough times in my life that I'd rather be lonely than, in a dysfunctional relationship.
Wow, you've successfully reversed the energies of the Eight of Swords. Congratulations, you did.
Yes. Yes, because she has the perfect opportunity to unbind her bounds and to walk away.
She's choosing to stay
Swords
there.
aren't surrounding her. Yes.
She's I mean, she's choosing that, and you're reading that as a positive choice in this iteration. You're saying, no, I want these swords around to protect me.
Absolutely.
Dang, that's
they're
unique.
foreboding. They're formidable.
Yeah.
Thank you. No, thank you.
Wow. Well, there you have it. But then, so ultimately, when you see this as your loneliness pod, you're seeing confirmation in these cards. The cards are saying, yeah, man, if you want the moon, you're doing everything right.
Right, and that's what I want. I'm gonna build up a charge of energy so that when the sun comes along,
yes.
I have the emotional and mental maturity to manifest that.
Right. Boredom, however, is a different story. I think
let's
boredom
talk about boredom.
Boredom is beckoning you towards active creation of joy. All right. I mean, it's gonna rub against the loneliness probably. Because you can't.
It always does.
Well, I mean, but like if you don't want to be bored, don't be lonely. Like if you don't want to be bored, insert yourself into Gen Pop. You know what I'm saying? And this deck, I mean, this card, to my mind, always is suggestive of the most basic, easy forms of group enjoyment. Like anything. Like just get out there in any form whatsoever to break up this energy a little bit. I mean, like you don't have to abandon your post on the mountaintop.
Variety.
Yeah, nobody's saying fucking like put your goddamn lantern away. It's just that like if you want to, it's not. Well, here's what I'll say to you, Raven Galactic, is that loneliness isn't the problem in my book, but boredom is.
Mm-mm.
Boredom's a huge fucking problem because your life is your own and it is finite.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are sitting around twiddling your thumbs, well, that is a poor use of this incredibly valuable and increasingly rare resource. So, boredom.
Look, the Kingdom of Heaven is about. It has Liam Neeson in it.
Wait, no. Then it's not Malik.
Heaven with Orlando Bloom, Liam Neeson, Ava Green.
No, this is like 20 years old. So no, I don't know the movie.
Okay, so the long story short is that this guy, this pauper from England, inherits a fiefdom in Jerusalem, and he goes there and he creates a oasis out of a desert.
Okay.
And
what
forgot the
era?
reason that I was telling you about this.
But what era are
This
we?
was 2005.
No. So is it
Oh,
like
this is the Crusades.
oh shit! So it's like a fucking period piece from the Crusades. I'm watching this movie now.
Yeah.
Well, you got
yeah,
me.
you
I'm gonna
need
look
to
this
see
up.
that.
I do need to see it.
Yeah, 100%. Watch the director's cut. Anyways,
I will.
Right now, being in southern Arizona, I would like to create. Well, if you build it, they will come. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
the fruits of my labors will show others who I am.
That's true.
That's what I'm trying to say.
There it is.
So,
I love that as a concept, and I feel like that's such a worthwhile pursuit. Boys, unfortunately, it's like gonna boil down to relying on your neighbors for help at some point. There's just no choice.
yeah.
Automod making me allow.
The link was way too long, but that's
No, it's fine.
you need to
I
you
found it
need
on
to
my
absorb
own.
that.
Yeah. I will. I see Ridley Scott directed it, which means it's going to at least be worth watching, even if it's not my favorite movie of all time.
Yes.
So that's cool. That is cool. How is? Are you back in Divinity School, Raven? What's going on there?
No. So I felt that as I can find deeper divinity in myself and my surroundings than I can in a master of divinity, which is not a master of divinity. It was a master of Christian divinity, and I'm like, there's a lot more divinity out there than just Christianity.
Oh, wait, so are you
But I'm
making a bold move?
ever done that.
You made a bold move.
I mean, I have 4 degrees, and I would not, in no way, means or shape, try and abandon something. But my goal is to help people and to use my leadership abilities to help others.
Yeah.
And I've really just found that maybe something like the Red Cross would be a lot more of a realistic solution than the political, socioeconomic machinations of divinity, of religion.
Wow.
Why?
I'm teasing. You don't have to answer it. No, like, just gesture at it. Go, and you go, yes, I see it. Okay, thank you. Well, what would Jesus say if Jesus came back? That's my favorite game to play.
Jesus say as does multiple books in the Bible, which says religion is bad. It's the formal construct of exalting our higher power has nothing to do with exalting our higher power.
Oh man, I think there's a movie, a quote that I can't even place, but I have it lodged in my mind. If Jesus ever came back, he would never and saw what it was being done in his name, he would never stop throwing up.
Well, regardless of religion, regardless of your beliefs, community, intimate community is where
where true
spirituality
religion
begins and ends, where true religion is, not ivory towers.
Well, look, like there's two different things going on, especially here in the best country ever, right? Where you've got like the opportunity to be a person of religion, but then you've got the opportunity to be a person.
Absolutely.
And those people have too much power because they've got too much money, and when you got too much money,
and those are the
the
same people that are criticizing those that did the same thing 500 years ago.
Well, I mean, and then you're offered yet another example of history repeating itself. Oh, as it will again. Here we
are. The Bible says, don't.
I wish I had.
Don't establish a religion.
Maybe Anna is the history professor that we need to identify. Like, what era are we re-experiencing now, as we see like a huge land grab and like a titan of the globe like lose their shit and start acting crazy? There's got to be some historical analog that I'm just not aware of. Ah, there we go. Oh no, not the 30s.
Well, that led up
Well,
to the 40s. I don't know if we want to go there.
No, that's
but
what I'm
yes,
saying. Thank you, Raven. Yeah, yes, you're right. Well, I guess 100 years, huh? Boo. Oh, that cracked me up. I was so hoping for a better, less like no, sorry. And our version of it wasn't very good, frankly. Ugh. Anyway.
Flapper girls weren't good.
I don't.
Okay.
No, I mean our version, like in our version of the flapper era, leading to this moment, it was like just the internet era, and it frankly sucked. Especially
remember when we had Facebook and we just took pictures of our dinner and sent them to each other?
Even then,
remember how innocent we were then?
That sucked. Everything about that sucked. Like basically, I don't know. I've never been a huge fan of any of it, except that I was always somebody that had to use it to promote my band. Oh, I'm gonna promote my band. I'm gonna be on Friendster. Wait, no, I'm gonna be on MySpace. No, stop. I'm gonna be on Facebook.
Fund me.
No, I'm
Go
gonna be
fund
on.
me.
I don't go fund me my band. How dare you? I sold CDs, but like, yeah.
Look.
Yeah, like I don't know.
Remember the song?
Yes.
It's called "Sell Out with Me." Oh yeah, sell out
No,
with
but
me
that's.
tonight.
I can
the
guess.
record company's gonna give me lots of money and
Was
everything's
it from
gonna
the
be
90s? Yeah, no, it was.
early 2000s, late
Really?
90s. Yeah.
It had to have been from like that era. That's like the Gen Xer like ethical archetype. Like, no man, you never want to sell out to corporate interests. Like boy howdy, did that go under the bus. Boop. Gone. And asterisk unless it's tech oriented, in which case here's my soul. Anyway.
Right.
We did nerds from the tech world were going to turn out to be fascists. Oops. Well,
Technocrats.
yeah,
Technocrats.
yeah,
the technology is going to overtake democracy.
Don't use the F word. That's not nice. Technocrats. It's whatever. They're just like ugh. Just well, I guess it's what we bought and paid for. So here we are. Anyway, I don't want to turn this into a big fat complaint.
No. Right. Could you give me one more card? Just one more.
Yes, of
Just
course.
give me a little half.
Right
give me
here?
a little half.
You want to hear just like a little less, like
What
a
else?
little parting gift?
Just
Hey!
Yes.
This is a reminder that you have perfect control over your fate. This is a reminder that you, sitting atop the Philosopher's Stone itself, are a driver of your own world. K. Consult thy sphinxes. Consult thy sphinxes. Please.
Oh, know thyself.
Please reach for.
Drive thee where I shall be driven.
Yeah.
Because I love to be driven there.
It's Hermes Trismegistus himself.
Yes.
Hi. In certain tradition. Oh my gosh. Well, like how's that for a pat on the behind on the way out the door?
Thank you so much. I feel blessed. I think you're a wonderful person.
Thank you.
I wish you
you're wonderful.
best success.
Go
Yeah,
Bucks, right? You can say it. Go Bucks.
No, go Flyers.
Go
I'm
Flyers.
not a Buckeye. I'm a Flyer.
Ooh,
No,
did you hear
I'm
that,
over
Wicca?
here. Yeah.
He's not a Buckeye,
Like,
but he's
dude.
from Ohio.
No, I graduated from the University of Dayton. I do not believe that the Buckeyes are the only
Too good for Wright
14
State?
nation. Wright State, wrong city. Yes, I actually I got an associate's from Wright State.
Okay,
as
so
well,
you're not too good for Wright State. That's all. Look, I'm Ohio University through and through. I went to Athens. I just.
Oh, right on.
That was my fate, and I'm happy with my fate. That was a positive at the end of the day. Well, it got me to New York.
Did you know that the first Buffalo Wild Wings was founded in Bowling Green?
No, is that true? It must be. Why would you say it?
It is very true. Very true.
It'd be fucked up if you made something like that up and then sent everybody out
No,
there
it's-
with that false information
it's
about Buffalo
totally
Wild Wings.
Like, yeah, no.
Google it,
Oh,
man.
you.
It's true. Yeah, Ohio University. It's a
Yeah.
party school in Ohio. That's like the famous party school. That's right. And famous for our Halloween celebrations. Go to Ohio University.
Interesting.
Go to Athens for Halloween.
Interesting.
Halloween, man. It's awesome.
Where did I go? I think I went to Miami University in Ohio for
Sure.
Halloween once.
Yeah, well, that's like
There
our
were
rivals.
some hot ladies there.
Okay, well, like that's those corn-fed Midwestern girls, right? Cuddly to Prin,
Absolutely, man.
so many loves to you. Cuddly to Prin, have a lovely night's sleep. Cuddly to Prin, it's 3 hours and 31 minutes into this broadcast, so maybe it's my turn. Maybe that's my cue to start winding us down also. What do you think? Anyway, Raven, I'm going to bid you good night, and thank you for
Adieu and farewell.
for
So long,
co-creating this.
farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
Yay! Elegant dismount from Raven Galactic. The judges raise their scorecards. It's a 10. Another 10 out of 10 from Raven Galactic. Congratulations, Raven. Do we have any latecomers or end-of-nighters here at the end of a 3 hour and 31-minute throw in need of cards? My sweet friends, who I treasure and value all the livelong day and deep, deep into the night. Oh, my sweet friends. Anna overseas. I hope you've had an enjoyable evening. Raven Galactic, it was wonderful to catch up. Congratulations on making the Charioteers move and ceasing your involvement with Divinity School, which was never something that you spoke of to us with joy in your voice about. I'm really pleased with these Knap Hall cards. And here's something I've been doing on TikTok that I think I'm going to do right here and right now. Not going to use Pam's deck, though. I love you, Pam. Amen. Here's to continued self-divination. I'm going to take this new deck, and I'm going to reach into my own energy for a change. And I will pull a card for me to meditate upon, and for you to join me in enjoying as well. These cards are great. These cards are like 1 micron away from being too thin and feeling like they're going to wrinkle in your hands, but they do not. They are not. You know, they're just perfect in that regard. I'm really impressed. Yeah, I'm going down the middle stripe this time for my sex more than this king in this moment. Let's find out what the deck has to say. Right. We see 4 wands, of course, so we know that we're in the realm of fire. But what do we see in the depiction, if not the perfect tetragrammatonical serenity of materialization in the realm of passion? That's right. Inspired by that powerful triangle. Left there as a clue. Oh, call me oh daddy. I love how you disrupted my exit. Get over here. Call me oh daddy. Tell me, call me oh daddy. How can we be of service? After you've done nothing but heap abuse all over everybody here all night long. So dyspeptic, call me oh daddy. Don't you know that we love you? Of course, if you don't respond with any kind of a message that suggests that you would like... Alright, you're also lonely. Well, call me daddy, that's why you're here. You're with us. That way you're a little less lonely with your friends. But don't go kicking dust in the face of your friends. Don't go kicking dust in the face of your friends. We see you. We like you the way you are. You don't have to be all dust kicking. Anyway, kick all the dust you want, King. I don't care. I like it. Yes, one card for you. Incoming. This is the card that you are going to take with you on your way into the remainder of the week. Ooh, Thursday's tomorrow. That's Jupiter. Oh, I like Jupiter Day. Jupiter Day is good. Tell me what's coming in the near future that will change my foundation or something. Well, I'll do my best. Okay, look, Deck, you heard us here. We're calling an audible to stay with the football stuff. We're calling an audible. Call me Daddy69 is here and ask, tell me what's coming in the near future that will change my foundation or something. Okay. Well, let's find out. Ew. Okay, call me Daddy. Let's just, you asked a direct question. You've been given a pretty intense direct answer. I will say what's coming in the near future is evolutionary change. Boom. It's going to be, well, you said it, foundationally impactful or something. But no, this is not the card saying you RIP. This is the card saying get ready. As much the thing that makes it effective is the fact that it comes as a surprise. Well, holy moly, friends. It seems that we've done it again. It seems that we've made it to the end of another moonlit night. Well, now I'm going to run outside and see if I can see the moon. I didn't think about it. I've truly been living in the continued echoing reverberation of that new moon moment where the sky was completely empty of divinity, lunar divinity, that is. And I felt that abysmal of darkness inside of my chest. And I felt the transition from the departing moon to the oncoming full moon that we are walking towards in this moment. And I prayed to leave so many things behind and to fill that created space with so much joy and love, so much love, and so much wisdom. And that's what I wish for you. Call me Daddy69 or something. Thank you, friends. Until we meet again next week, or until you download the TikTok app to your phone again, because A, I know that you had it once, and B, I know that you deleted it, and watch the Open Phones Morning Wisdom. Mornings on TikTok. It probably won't be tomorrow morning because I'm going to feel very wrung out after tonight. Happily. But that doesn't make me... But maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll wake up with a little spring in my step. I've got Kingdom of Heaven open on a tab. Raven, I intend to watch it. It's, a couple of the Ridley Scott ones got past me. Then, that's okay. Like there's some that are just not good. I'll say it. There was a biblical one that he had that I took a swing at that I was just like, I don't like this. They're not some of the swords and sandals stuff. And honestly, if you go back and watch the first Gladiator, that's not a good movie. I'm sorry. Maybe it is if you look at it through a certain set of eyes. But I've just seen it. And it's like, boy, howdy, that got Best Picture that year. Anyway, I wish there were more of an appetite in a certain way for cinema talk up here, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to channel fourth dimensional wisdom, and I love that about it, and I'm grateful for it. And on that note,